Hello, new and old subscribers. Welcome to YouTube's new page layout. But before I get into that, small note. I have just come back from a 5-month trip to China. And I have the souvenirs to prove it. Qing Dynasty wear. Female Qípáo. Male version with Q hairstyle. Shadow puppet. And a coin purse. Why am I showing you this? Just to share, no reason. So if you ever wondered why there was no activity for the first half of this year on my channel, as my last video noted, I was in China where YouTube is blocked. So sorry I couldn't update nor respond until now, but I'm back. So there will be new videos. Whether you will like them or not, now that's what I want to talk about. You see, apparently while I was away, I got a bunch of new subscribers. The count went up to 50. Mostly subscriptions by way of my I Can Speak Shanghainese video. Now, new subscribers, that is awesome that you subscribed. But the thing is, I'm not sure you should have. Let me explain. You see, if you subscribed to my channel because of my I Can Speak Shanghainese video, know that that's not what I do. Now, my American Ideals versus Asian Trauma video, that's more of a representation of what I do. Meaning, I tell very dense and complex stories. So the mental capacity and patience I require from you to understand them is a lot. Minions, take note and keep this in mind. I'm very much about education because I believe education is the enemy of ignorance, and I'm all about fighting ignorance. So that's one of the reasons to why I did my Shanghainese video. Trouble is, those language-based educational videos, I'm done, and it's on to the next series. I'm on YouTube because it's my personal challenge. The stereotype of the shy, quiet Asian, I don't want to be that anymore. So that's why 2010, personal goal, I decided I'm not gonna be that quiet Asian anymore. I'm not gonna be invisible. What I'm about is talking about Chinese culture and identity within the broader context of what it is to be Asian in comparison to what it is to be an American. So, subscribers, if you subscribed because you think I teach Shanghainese or Chinese, or I don't know, comment on why you subscribed, know that that's not what I do. But if you want to learn about Asian culture and identity from a person that's super interested in that subject, I welcome you to stay. Which brings us back to the start of this video. I am not about playing the YouTube game. Meaning, I am not about being corporate. Confused? Then let me explain. Do you know why I did those language videos? It's because I was going for the Google YouTube job. I did multiple videos trying to get that job, but in the end, I couldn't get it together and I failed. But that's not a bad thing because I learned something. And that's how YouTube's values don't align with my ideals. And that's why I gave up on the YouTube job. YouTube, I have so much to say to you about so much of the potential you just aren't using. But I stopped talking long ago because you weren't listening. And that's okay because it's your company and you need to make money. I'm just saying, I'm not that impressed. And that's why I don't play the YouTube game. Subscribers, I will never ask you to subscribe, favorite, or like any of my videos. That's your own personal choice. Because I'm not about corporate. I'm not about the YouTube game. It's just not who I am. I don't chase fame and I don't chase money. Just give me the chance to change the world, and that's all I want from you. What I am about is education. That's why 2013, I have a new goal, on to bigger and better things. This year, I'm going for the Khan Academy job because Sal Khan's values do align with my ideals. And those ideals are, I want to change culture and challenge the status quo. And both me and Sal are about educating the future generation in new ways. Surround yourself with people that are going to lift you higher. Russell Simmons. So fingers crossed, I'll be able to get the job. How? No worries, I'll figure it out. And if I fail, I'll tell you. But if I succeed, I'll share that too. Which brings me to the main point to why I did this video. YouTube job, I gave up on you because I saw how much your focus is not about the people. Your focus is too much about the money. You see, I care about my audience, and sometimes they subscribe. Let me give you an example. Mindless Smiles was my first ever subscriber. 2011, minding my own business, making videos, not caring if anybody was watching. Because again, I did them for my own personal challenge. I didn't do them for the views. But one day, out of the blue, someone left a comment saying, "You know, I don't comment much on your videos, but I do enjoy watching them. I'm curious to see how your road to discovery and personal growth pans out. By the way, I think we have a lot in common." And that was Mindless Miles. And obviously, you can tell it meant something to me because I screen capped it. It told me I am not the only one that's paying attention. And two, this is going to be a turning point in my life. It marked a sort of new chapter. I can make it if I keep doing this. And that's what Mindless Miles subscription meant to me. All my life, all I ever wanted to be was an artist. And in that moment, it told me, I can make it if I keep doing this. I can be an artist. Mainly a storyteller. So that was a very long intro to say this. That when I got back from China, I noticed that YouTube changed things up again. New layout? Okay. But this is the thing that made me really sad. YouTube changed the subscribers page. Why does that make me sad? Let me explain. This notation right here. Only subscribers who share their subscriptions publicly are shown. Notice how the amount of subscribers I have says 50, but when I count the amount of subscribers shown, it only adds up to 33. That's when I realized I don't see Mindless Miles. So is he still subscribed to me or not? I'll never know. And that I blame on YouTube. Now, I know that YouTube changed things up and you can't set your channel on private anymore. And this is one way to make things private. But you see, that's such a corporate way of thinking. Again, I get that people want the option to be private. But as a subscriber to a YouTuber, You subscribed to that YouTuber to support them, right? Because if you didn't want to be shown as a subscriber, you would have just bookmarked them. Because that's what I do. I bookmark the people I want to watch. I only subscribe because that's one way to support them. Telling them, hey, you're doing a good job. And I just wanted to let you know. If YouTube wasn't thinking so corporate, they would think, hey, instead of having subscribers be invisible, why don't we just make their icons unclickable? Gray out their avatars. Example. Instead of having all subscribers appear with a clickable icon, where their icons can take you to their personal YouTube page, make it an option to appear grayed out, where clicking on their avatars takes you nowhere. But they appear on the subscribers page in order to show YouTubers their support. YouTubers, you will see who subscribes to you. But subscribers, if you don't want people to go to your page, we will make your avatar appear without a link. Problem solved. Because do you know why this is important to me? Mindless Miles, if you desubscribed, that's your personal choice and that's okay. But I would like to know. And at present, I don't. And that I blame YouTube for. But there's nothing I can do. YouTube's not listening. So let's move on. And let me talk to Mindless Miles. Miles, you wanted to stick around to see my progress, right? That's why you subscribed. Well, how about instead, let me tell you. I'm pretty sure you watched my Numb, Fear, and Heal video. And in short, that was my personal challenge. That's why I'm on YouTube. But it being 2013 and 2+ years later, it's more like I've stopped numbing. I now stand up to fear, and I'm getting really close to healing. So eventually, my goal of wanting to change the world, I'll get there if I keep doing this. Whether you believe me or not, you can stick around to find out or desubscribe. That's okay. Because Miles, just because you are here first doesn't mean you have to stay. My main goal on YouTube now is I want to find my audience. The type of audience that will follow me to the next adventure. And that may or may not be the Khan Academy. We'll see. The type of audience that is curious enough to want to hear what I have to say. And what I have to say, I can't sum it up in one video. Subscribers, I don't need to be wasting your time if you're not interested in what I have to say. Meaning, you don't have to be wasting my time playing the YouTube game. Subscribe because you actually do want to support me and watch my future videos. Like, comment, share, because you personally want to. Subscribers, don't play the YouTube game because that's not my audience. I'm on YouTube not because I want the views. It's because I want to make a difference. I want people to be moved by what I have to say. I'm going for impact. I'm going for influence. Which brings me to an honorable mention. Your Majesty Nas is probably my biggest supporter. Why? It's because not only has he been probably my longest subscriber It's also when I think no one's watching my videos, he always tells me that he does. And I really appreciate the comment engagement because, like Mindless Miles, it always tells me I can make it if I keep doing this. And Nas, again, you don't have to comment, but know that I always appreciate it when you do. Cheese! So, summation. The number one takeaway you should get from this video is that my main goal for being on YouTube now is I'm just trying to find my audience. So, subscribers, if that's not you, desubscribe. That's okay. For the bit of time that you did stay, thanks for stopping by. And as for my loyal subscribers, know how much I always appreciate your support. See you in the next video. Start of a new year, and it's time to finish phase 3. This has been ClownInPathos.